Hey YouTube, Des here with another beginner tutorial for FIFA 15, and today I'm going to be going over skill moves. And the skill moves I want to show you today, they're ones that you're going to be using all the time through your FIFA career as you play. And that's because they're really simple. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, advanced, a professional FIFA player. They're really simple to do and they work really well, so you're going to be using them all the time. They're really good about getting you around a defender and getting into open space to take a shot. And so we're going to dive into it here. And just to get you started, I just want you to be aware, if you go into settings, you can come right over here to skill moves. Every single skill move in the game is available for you to look at and learn. It's all right here. You don't need to go to YouTube and search how to do a heel flick or a ball hop or anything like that. It's all sitting right here in the game settings. And so we're just going to start down here with the 2-star moves, learning body feints and step overs. We'll go into some ball rolls, heel flicks, and then some kind of other kind of fakes, more advanced fakes up here in 5-star moves. And you might be thinking, oh, they're 5-star moves, like I'm just a beginner, I'll never learn those. Like, they're actually really simple, and if you watch my previous tutorial, especially about shooting, you should be able to get it easily. So we'll dive into it here. And one of the first things I want to mention with skill moves is that if you look back here, we'll come back here real quick. If you look back on this sheet here about which way it's showing you to move the right analog stick, that's dependent on where your player is facing on the field. So if if we're looking at the step over right and your player is facing up right now, you're going to start with the right analog stick at the right, top, and then move it down clockwise. And obviously you're going to change that where your player is on the field. Now that's really hard to think about all the time. Oh, I want to do a step over right. Which way should I move the analog stick because my player is not facing up right now? But there's an easier way to think about that. And you just want to be thinking about where you want the ball to go. So if we're coming up here and we want to do a step over right, we want the ball to go this way, and we're coming up. So we know that this skill move starts with the stick with the player facing him, so that's up. If we turn it this way, it's going to be left because he's facing left. If we turn it that way, it's right because he's facing right, and etc. with down, or whichever way he's facing. So if we're coming down, it's going to be down and to the left. See, just a quick little step over. That's the easiest way to think about it when you're learning a new skill move, is think about where it starts in relation to your player, and then where you want the ball to go. So you can do it all day long wherever you want the ball to go. Now, just to show you the type of skill moves we have, the most common ones you're going to be using is a body feint, which is just a flicking of the right analog stick either right or left. So if we're coming up here and we just flick it right, see that quick little body feint he does? It's really good. Now usually you combo that little body feint with something else, like a little step over or 2 body feints, or a quick roll. You want to combo the body feint usually. You usually just don't catch a defender off guard with the body feint. And then the step over, which I was showing you earlier here, is just a little quarter drag. I'm talking quarter in each part of the stick being divided into 4 parts. And so just a quick quarter roll is what gets you to the step over. If you want to do a ball roll, you're just going to hold the analog stick in the direction that you want the ball to go. So if we're coming, all the skill moves I've been doing so far, I've been up and down on the field here. So say we're actually playing a game and we're going like right and left, like you would be. I want the ball to go to my right. So if I want it to go to my right and I'm facing this way, I'm going to pull it down. I'm rolling it down. If I want it to go to the right and I'm going this way, I'm going to pull it up, because that's the player's right side is up from where I am. And it is hard to think about initially, but once you start learning to think about it's in relation to your player, it's actually a lot easier to pull off skill moves. So another one I want to show you is a heel flick. The default is if your player is facing up, it's going to be a flick up and a flick down. So we'll go up here, flick up, flick down. There's a little heel flick. Now, to do it in real life, an actual game here, just think about how the skill is started with your player. So it started with a flick up, so straight in front of the player. So if we're facing left, it'll be a flick to the left and then the right. So flick left, right. Nice little heel flick. That's all you gotta be thinking about is the heel flicks. Oh, not the heel flicks. Is the direction that your player is facing and where you want the ball to be. Another one is roulette, which is if you're running up and then you can just do a round and you do a little turn like that. If you're running down, you'll be coming the other way. So what I suggest is learning the skill moves on a field like this. Don't go to the skill arena or the practice arena because the camera is in pro mode, which you're never playing in. You're playing in a camera like this or whatever you have it set to. So practice your skill moves on a field like this because that's where you learn them all and learn where the position is on your player. So I'm getting them a little mixed up here.
When Burnley were up and down again a couple of
there
years
we go,
back,
there was the roll. So you got to be thinking about where your player is and practice them. Practice, practice, practice. I can't mention that enough. And then the last skill move I want to show you here that you want to be using a lot is the Robana fake. And this is a pretty popular skill move, even in soccer, just to learn, like in real life, it's a pretty popular move. And if you watched my previous tutorial about shooting, I mentioned how to do a fake shot with circle and X or square and X to just drag your fingers over these buttons and you'll never mess up a fake shot. What you want to do with a Robana fake shot or a fake is you're going to be holding L2 and then you're going to be dragging your fingers over either of these two buttons here while you're moving. So if we're coming down here and we do a Robana fake, see, it's kind of like a heel flick, but you shield the ball a little bit while you do it. See how he turns his body there just a little bit? He turns his body there just to shield it a little bit. So those are just some of the skill moves to keep in mind. The body feint with the flicks left and right, or whichever way you're facing. If you're coming this way, it's up and down. And then the step over, which is just the little drag like that. And then the ball roll, where you're just holding it one way. That's actually a really good one to get around defenders. If you're coming right at them, you can just bull roll it up and then go in. And then the heel flick, which is just the quick 1-2 either way. And then the roulette, which starts one way and goes the other. That's actually a really popular one too. You'll probably end up doing that one more often just because you screw up some other skill move you meant to do. And then the Robana fake with holding L2 and a quick, screwed it up. And a quick fake pass there for another nice little heel flick. So there you go. Hopefully that tutorial will help you. I can't emphasize it enough. You got to be thinking about where your player is on the field and where you want the ball to go, not necessarily what the skill move tells you to do. And I just received a message there from Rokan. What's up, Rokan? Anyways, hopefully that tutorial helped you. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content so far, go ahead and subscribe. I got more tutorials coming. We're almost done with the beginner tutorials here, and then we'll start the intermediate. I'm excited to get that started. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you for the next video.